some noise in my core.
Soulframe is an upcoming free-to-play action developed by Digital Extremes, the creators of Warframe. Set in a richly detailed fantasy world, the game emphasizes slower-paced melee combat, drawing comparisons to titles like Elden Ring and Ghost of Tsushima. Players will explore an open world filled with intricate lore, engaging in battles that require strategic thinking and skillful execution. The narrative promises a deep, immersive experience focusing on themes of nature, restoration, and exploration. As an envoy, players will embark on quests to awaken ancient ancestors and unravel the mysteries of the world flesh of Alka.
Or yield to it. Once you've learned, that is a choice only you can make.
Reanimal is an upcoming co-op horror adventure game where players take on the roles of a brother and sister navigating a mysterious and dangerous island. Once a familiar home, the island is now twisted by strange transformations, with mutated animals and eerie environments lurking in every shadow. The game focuses on exploration, puzzle solving, and survival, allowing players to work together either solo with an AI partner or in two-player co-op, local or online. The story unfolds through environmental storytelling and tense encounters, creating a chilling yet emotional experience.
Wake up! I thought you were dead.
Perfect Dark is a reboot of the iconic first-person shooter franchise, currently in development by the Initiative in partnership with Crystal Dynamics. Set in a near-future world devastated by ecological disasters, players step into the shoes of Joanna Dark, a highly trained operative working to uncover a global conspiracy. The game combines stealth, action, and espionage elements, offering flexible combat and traversal systems powered by Unreal Engine 5. The developers are aiming for a narrative-driven experience with a cinematic edge and modern gameplay innovations, while respecting the legacy of the original series.
To lose everything before I could see. What this
Death Stranding 2. On the Beach is the highly anticipated sequel to Hideo Kojima's groundbreaking 2019 title. Developed by Kojima Productions and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment, the game continues the story of Sam Porter Bridges, portrayed by Norman Reedus. Set in a post-apocalyptic world, players will navigate treacherous landscapes to reconnect isolated communities and unravel new mysteries. The sequel introduces new characters, including those played by Elle Fanning and Shioli Kutsuna, and features the return of familiar faces like Léa Seydoux and Troy Baker. Leveraging the Decima engine, the game promises enhanced visuals and immersive gameplay experiences. Into the Dead. Our Darkest Days is a survival game developed by Pickpock. Set in the zombie-infested city of Walton, Texas, in 1980, players must lead a group of survivors to safety while managing resources, making life-and-death decisions, and fending off relentless undead attacks. The game emphasizes strategic planning and moral choices, challenging players to balance the needs of their group against the harsh realities of a post-apocalyptic world. Solasta 2 is the upcoming sequel to the tactical RPG. Building upon the foundation of its predecessor, Solasta 2 aims to deliver an enhanced experience with deeper storytelling, refined mechanics, and expanded character customization. Players will navigate a richly detailed fantasy world, engaging in strategic turn-based combat that emphasizes the importance of positioning, environmental interactions, and team synergy. The game introduces new classes, races, and a more intricate narrative that responds dynamically to player choices, ensuring a unique journey for each playthrough. Subnautica 2 is the eagerly awaited sequel to the acclaimed underwater survival adventure series, developed by Unknown Worlds Entertainment. Departing from the familiar oceanic landscapes of its predecessors, Subnautica 2 transports players to a new planet teeming with uncharted biomes, exotic marine life, and hidden dangers. For the first time in the series, the game introduces cooperative multiplayer gameplay, allowing up to 4 players to explore the depths together, share resources, and collaborate on building underwater habitats. Players can expect to encounter new vehicles, tools, and challenges as they unravel the mysteries of this alien world. Vindictus. Defying Fate is an upcoming action RPG developed and published by Nexon. Set in a fantasy world inspired by Celtic mythology, the game expands upon the universe established in Nexon's 2010 MMORPG, Vindictus. Players will embark on a journey through immersive environments ranging from dungeons to desolate landscapes, engaging in fast-paced combat against formidable foes. The game emphasizes cooperative multiplayer experiences, allowing players to team up and tackle challenges together. Project TH is an upcoming third-person action-adventure game developed by EVR Studio. Set in a near-future unified Korea, the narrative follows Ji Jung-tae, a North Korean soldier participating in a military exchange program in South Korea. The game blends elements of action and adventure, offering players a dynamic and immersive experience. Project TH is being developed using Unreal Engine 5, aiming to deliver high-quality visuals and engaging gameplay. Tides of Annihilation is an upcoming fantasy action-adventure game developed by the Chinese studio Eclipse Glow Games. The narrative is inspired by Arthurian legend and is set in a modern-day London that has been devastated by an otherworldly invasion. Players assume the role of Gwendolyn, the sole survivor of this catastrophic event, who discovers a mysterious power enabling her to command spectral knights of the Round Table. Her quest involves battling formidable foes, uncovering the secrets behind the invasion, and striving to restore her shattered world. In Tides of Annihilation, players will experience a blend of fast-paced combat and strategic summoning mechanics.
Just a fold realm. Scarlet Waters! Run! Watch out!
A Lost Soul Aside is an action-adventure role-playing game developed by Ulti Zero Games. The game follows the journey of Kaser, the protagonist, who is on a mission to save his sister Louisa, whose soul has been taken by interdimensional invaders known as Voidarax. Accompanied by Arena, a shape-shifting dragon capable of transforming into various weapons, Kaser battles formidable foes and uncovers the mysteries surrounding the invasion. Lost Soul Aside offers fast-paced, dynamic combat that allows players to switch between multiple weapon forms seamlessly. The game draws inspiration from titles like Final Fantasy XV, Bayonetta, Ninja Gaiden, and Devil May Cry, blending elements of reality with fantasy.
I see great power within you, a destiny waiting to be fulfilled. Let me be your vengeance, the blade in your hand.
Unrecord is an upcoming single-player first-person shooter, FPS, developed by the French independent studio Drama. The game offers a unique perspective by placing players in the role of a tactical police officer, with the entire experience viewed through the lens of the officer's body camera. This bodycam viewpoint aims to deliver an immersive and realistic portrayal of law enforcement operations. In Unrecord, players will engage in tactical missions that require both shooting proficiency and investigative skills. The game emphasizes realism, incorporating lifelike graphics and authentic scenarios that challenge players to think critically and act decisively. Metal Eden is an adrenaline-fueled science fiction first-person shooter developed by Raken Games, the creators of Ruiner, and published by Deep Silver. Set in a dystopian future, players assume the role of Aska, an advanced hyper-unit android dispatched on a perilous mission to retrieve the cores of citizens from Mobius, a vast monolithic city that was once a beacon of hope for humanity, but has since transformed into a deadly trap. The game emphasizes high-speed combat and fluid movement, incorporating parkour elements such as wall running and grappling to navigate complex environments.
You must retrieve the Architect's core.
They will send everything they have to stop us.
You know I would never want to see you hurt. But the path we walk demands the extreme.
I remember you.
Run away.
Hell Is Us is an upcoming third-person action-adventure game developed by Rogue Factor and published by Nacon. Set in the war-torn country of Hadea, players control Remy, a United Nations peacekeeper who deserts his post to search for his parents in a region plagued by supernatural entities following a mysterious event known as the Calamity. The game emphasizes exploration and discovery, deliberately omitting traditional navigational aids such as maps, quest logs, and waypoints. Players must rely on environmental cues and interactions with non-playable characters to uncover objectives and progress through the narrative. Combat involves melee weapons like swords, polearms, and axes, each with distinct attack styles and speeds.
Madness and hatred and lots of it. Impossible. It's you. We must continue. We've begun to uncover.
The Alters is an upcoming science fiction survival game developed by 11-Bit Studios, known for their work on This War of Mine and Frostpunk. In this narrative-driven adventure, players assume the role of John Dolsky, a worker stranded on a distant, hostile planet. Facing insurmountable odds, Jan discovers a mysterious substance called Rapidium, which allows him to create alternative versions of himself, each representing different life paths he could have taken. These alters possess unique skills and personalities, and collaborating with them becomes essential for survival and finding a way back home. The game delves into themes of identity, choice, and the human condition, offering a deep and thought-provoking experience. RoboCop Rogue City. Unfinished Business is a standalone expansion to the 2023 first-person shooter RoboCop Rogue City, developed by Teon and published by Nacon. In this expansion, players once again step into the metallic boots of RoboCop, tasked with reclaiming Omni Tower, a skyscraper in Detroit overtaken by elite mercenaries. The game introduces new weapons, brutal finishing moves, and special missions that delve into the past of Alex Murphy, offering players the opportunity to experience pivotal moments before he became RoboCop. The expansion maintains the series' signature blend of action and narrative, providing both intense combat scenarios and deeper insights into the protagonist's backstory.
You're going down!
Trouble, then.
The Painkiller Remake is a modern reimagining of the classic first-person shooter originally developed by People Can Fly. This new iteration is being developed by Anshar Studios and published by 3D Realms. The game aims to retain the intense, fast-paced gameplay that characterized the original while introducing contemporary enhancements to graphics, mechanics, and multiplayer capabilities. Players will once again battle hordes of demons across richly detailed Gothic environments, utilizing an arsenal of both classic and new weapons. Notably, the remake will feature online co-op for up to 3 players, allowing friends to team up against the forces of hell. Directive 8020 is an upcoming interactive drama and survival horror game developed by Supermassive Games. It serves as the first installment in the second season of the Dark Pictures anthology. The game is set in a science fiction universe following the crew of the Cassiopeia, a colony ship that crash lands on the distant planet Tau Ceti F, located 12 light-years from Earth. Players will navigate a branching narrative influenced by their choices, with the potential for various outcomes, including the survival or death of key characters. The story delves into themes of trust and deception, as the crew faces an alien organism capable of mimicking human appearance, leading to paranoia and suspense.
We need to keep going.
Supply immediately.
Titan Quest II is the highly anticipated sequel to the classic action role-playing game Titan Quest, originally released in 2006. Developed by Grimlore Games and published by THQ Nordic, this installment aims to modernize the beloved mechanics of its predecessor while introducing new features and narratives. Set in a richly detailed mythological world, players will embark on an epic journey to confront legendary deities and mythical creatures. The game emphasizes a flexible character development system, allowing players to customize their hero's skills and abilities to suit various playstyles. Enhanced graphics and dynamic environments promise a visually immersive experience, bringing ancient myths to life with unprecedented detail. Chronos. The New Dawn is an upcoming survival horror game developed and published by Bloober Team, renowned for their work on titles like Layers of Fear and the Silent Hill 2 remake. Set in a post-apocalyptic version of 1980s Poland, the game follows the journey of the Traveler, an agent of the enigmatic organization known as the Collective. Tasked with rescuing individuals who perished during a cataclysmic event called the Change, the Traveler must navigate a devastated landscape teeming with monstrous entities known as orphans. The narrative delves into themes of time travel and survival, offering a complex and immersive storyline.